Let's make Valentine's Day special eggless chocolate strawberry cake. Hello and welcome to Spoiled by Coco. My name is Apurvi and in this channel I share with you eggless recipes. So let's get baking. For the chocolate sponge, in a bowl combine all dry ingredients: 58 gram all-purpose flour, 18 gram cocoa powder, 5 gram corn flour, pinch of salt, 1/4 teaspoon baking powder, 1/8 teaspoon baking soda, and keep it aside. Now in a bowl take 55 gram milk and add 5 ml vinegar. This is our homemade buttermilk. Keep aside for 10 minutes. Now in another bowl take 45 gram yogurt and add 46 gram of castor sugar. Now using a hand whisk, mix till the sugar gets dissolved. Now add 32 gram of flavorless oil and add 1/4 teaspoon vanilla extract and mix everything together. I'll also add some instant coffee powder. This will enhance our chocolate flavor and mix it in. Now add the dry ingredients and our prepared buttermilk in 2 parts. Add the first half of both and fold the flour in. You can also use a hand whisk like I am so that no flour lumps can get formed. Now add the another half of dry ingredients and buttermilk and mix. Mix only until no flour is visible, so do not overmix. Overmixing will give you a dense cake. Scrape the sides and bottom of the bowl also and fold the flour well. Now here I am using 4" 4 round ring. You can also use a cake tin and then slice the baked cake. I have lined them with aluminum foil and brush it with flavorless oil. Now equally divide the batter in all. I am using an ice cream scoop for that. You can either use a weighing scale or simply eyeball them. Flatten the top properly and make it smooth to avoid getting bulge in center once baked. Tap it on the counter a couple of times to help release any trapped air bubble and bake it in a preheated oven at 170 Celsius for 12 to 15 minutes. The baking time differs from oven to oven, so take this range only as a consideration. Bake it until the square inserted in the center of the cake comes out clean. Once baked, let the cake cool slightly in the mold itself. Then remove the aluminum foil and run a knife around its edges and gently demold the cake. Look how soft our eggless chocolate cake have baked. Keep it on a wire rack to cool completely before frosting. In the meanwhile, let us make chocolate ganache frosting. Heat 150 gram of cream in microwave or on a stove top. Do not boil it. Then add 300 gram of dark chocolate. I have chopped it. Add 1/4 teaspoon of instant coffee to elevate chocolate flavor. It's optional. Now mix with the help of a spatula until you get a smooth consistency silky ganache. Store in refrigerator to set it a little before using it as a frosting. Please give our video a thumbs up if you have enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel. Also, do not forget to turn on the bell icon so that you can get notified each time I share a new recipe. For frosting the cake, first apply some frosting below your cake board to fix it. Then again apply some more before placing cake sponge. I've trimmed the top of cake, then soak it with sugar syrup, which is equal parts of sugar to water. Soak it well, then apply some frosting. I'm using piping bag for that to make it easier to frost. Smooth it out. Pipe a thick border to create a space to fill strawberry compote in it so that it does not leak out. I've already shared strawberry compote recipe on my channel. I'll share the link in the description box below. Click more to access that. The compote will give a nice flavor contrast. Now repeat the layer of cake sponge, soaking it in sugar syrup. Thin layer of frosting, wrapping the border for strawberry compote. Finally, place the last layer upside down to help achieve smooth surface on top for easy frosting. Soak with sugar syrup. Now crumb coat the cake, that is, apply thin layer of frosting to lock the loose crumb so that good finish can be achieved when final layer of frosting is applied. Refrigerate for half an hour or an hour before applying final frosting. Smooth it out to get final finish. Now I'll place some sliced strawberries on sides. Wipe the frosting on top of center using round tip and star shaped tip. Now some chocolates of your choice, and finally whole strawberries. Wipe some more frosting using star shaped tip to support chocolate and strawberries. Our eggless chocolate strawberry cake is done. Slice into it and enjoy with your loved one this Valentine's Day the delightful combination of chocolate and strawberry. Thank you for watching. Spoiled by Coco.